Admiral Drake stood at the viewport of the Resilience Earth's flagship, staring at the broken remains of what had once been the Proxima colony. His weathered face remained stoic, but his eyes betrayed the storm within. 3,000 humans gone, not soldiers, families, children. "We have confirmation, sir," Lieutenant Mira said, her voice steady despite the horror. It was the Veil. Their energy signatures are unmistakable. Drake nodded. The Veil, a species that had emerged from the shadows of deep space 5 years ago, had initially appeared peaceful. Humans, eager to find allies in the vast cosmos, had welcomed them with open arms. Cultural exchanges, technology sharing, trust. "They're broadcasting something, sir," Communications Officer Reed interrupted. System-wide. The holographic display flickered to life. A Veil Elder appeared, tall, with iridescent skin that shifted like oil on water and 6 eyes arranged in a perfect hexagon. "Humans," the Elder spoke, voice unnaturally melodic, "your Proxima colony has been cleansed. This is but the first. Your species spreads like a disease. We have studied your history, your violence, your destruction of your own planet before reaching for the stars. The galaxy cannot afford your contagion. You will be contained, you will be managed, or you will be eliminated." The transmission ended. Silence filled the bridge until Drake spoke, his voice like gravel. "Send the message." Reed hesitated. "Sir, the Council hasn't approved." "Send it," Drake repeated, word for word. Reed complied, and a simple text message was broadcast on all frequencies in all known languages. "Our mercy has its limits. You have just reached them, Asterisk." The Veil didn't understand. How could they? They had evolved in a system with abundant resources, had never known true survival pressure. Their civilization was old, meticulous, and utterly convinced of its superiority. They had studied human history, yes, but only the surface. They saw the wars, the environmental catastrophes, the nuclear close calls. What they failed to see was the resilience beneath, the adaptation, the iron will forged by millions of years of evolution on a planet that constantly tried to kill its dominant species. They didn't understand that humans had survived ice ages with sticks and stones, that humans had outlasted predators with nothing but their wits, that humans, when backed into a corner, became something else entirely. The Council of Galactic Species received Earth's delegation with trepidation. The human ambassador, Director Thomas, stood alone before representatives of 37 spacefaring civilizations. "We request immediate intervention," Thomas stated flatly. "The unprovoked attack on Proxima constitutes genocide." The Veil representative rose, magnificent and cold. "We acted in preventative defense. Human expansion poses an existential threat to ordered space. Their aggression is documented, their resource consumption unsustainable." "What of your aggression?" Thomas asked. 3,000 civilians, 400 of them children. Regrettable. The Veil conceded without a trace of regret, but necessary. The Council murmured, clearly uncomfortable but unwilling to intervene. Humans were newcomers. The Veil were respected, ancient members. "I see," Thomas said, retrieving a small device from his pocket. "Then this is humanity's formal notice. We warned you. Our mercy has its limits." He pressed the button. Across 27 systems, sleeper agents activated. Not soldiers, scientists, engineers, and programmers who had integrated into alien societies. In perfect synchronicity, they executed their contingencies. On the Veil homeworld, nanites that had been dormant in their water systems for years activated, disrupting their technological infrastructure. Not killing, disabling. In orbit around 17 critical trade hubs, hidden human vessels revealed themselves, armed not with weapons but with superior jamming technology, isolating system after system. The humans hadn't built a war fleet. They created a paralysis network. As the council chambers erupted in chaos, Thomas spoke clearly over the din. "No one has died. Not a single being has been harmed, but we have demonstrated what we could have done, what the Veil did to us." The Veil representative collapsed back into their seat, suddenly understanding the difference between a species that chose peace and one that was incapable of war. Admiral Drake received the transmission from the Council with grim satisfaction. Sanctions against the Veil, reparations for Proxima, a security guarantee for human colonies. Not justice. Nothing could bring back the dead, but vindication. They're calling it the Mercy Doctrine now, Mira informed him. The idea that humanity's restraint wasn't weakness, but a gift that could be revoked. Drake nodded, watching as repair ships began the work of recovering what they could from Proxima. We never wanted war, but we never forgot how to wage one, either. The universe had finally understood the warning humans had been giving since they first ventured to the stars. Their mercy, their preference for diplomacy and cooperation, their willingness to overlook slights and seek common ground. These weren't signs of weakness. They were choices made by a species that knew exactly what the alternative looked like. The Veil would recover eventually. Relations would normalize over generations. But no species would ever again mistake human kindness for vulnerability. The message had been delivered with surgical precision. Humanity's mercy was a choice, and choices could be unmade. As the Resilience turned toward Earth, Drake gave the order for the fleet to stand down from combat status. The demonstration was over. Peace would resume, but the universe would remember.